and welcome to the Nifty Scrapbooker today. We're glad to show you another fantastic layout inspired by owls. I know owls and foxes and some of those woodland animals are very popular right now, so I wanted to do an owl-inspired theme. Plus, I got a new Sizzix die cut, so I wanted to show it off too. It's in the shape of an owl. So we're going to show you some paper piecing today. We're going to show you how to use brads in your layout. And we're just going to show you how to do an overall great layout for some great photos. So kick back, relax, and enjoy this next episode of the Nifty Scrapbooker. Okay, let's get started today. Today we're going to be doing a neat owl-inspired layout. So these are the papers I've chosen. I've chosen this blue and green striped, this green polka dot, this yellow and blue teal owl print. We have our teal paper for our background of our photos. We have our background paper. And then we got this piece of paper here, which I'm going to show you how we did our title this time, because it's kind of different how you would approach a piece of paper. So let's get started. First, I want to go over what we did with our title page. This title page had these different things in it. These were set in here. And so what I simply did is I simply cut out I just cut out the squares. So I got my O for my title. So there's the O, the W, the L, and then I went through here and just cut a line through and cut out the S. So there's our title for our page. And that creates a great title. Now what I did also with these is I corner round them and then I edged them with my ink. So I'm using the Distress Ink Vintage Photo today. So we're going to put that on our page a little later. Okay, let's look at our page layout. So I went ahead and laid out the page for us with our 3 prints. And today I've used these templates. I've used Sunnybrook Lane. I used those. I used Paisley Place. And I've used the Spook Alley. And that creates this kind of layout here. So I, did the stripe in the background, the polka dot on top of that, and then the owls on top of that. Then I punched 3 holes. I don't know if you can see them in the camera here. 3 holes into the paper. So we're going to be putting some brads in there. So this is simply what we do for the brads. We punch a hole, and what I use is my tool that I use for my rivets. And then we're going to be putting in let's see, what order do I have them in? A green. And a rivet is simply like if you remember what brads are, they just go in and they fold over in the back. So we're going to bring this over on the back and fold it down like that. Put our yellow one in, flip it over in the back and fold it down. And flip this over and fold it down. And then we just kind of line them up there, and there we have nice 3 little brads. And that creates a nice little accent on the page. Alright, let's put this away. And what I wanted to talk to you about is how to do a paper piecing. So what we're going to be piecing together today is an owl. I don't know if you can see it in the light or not, that it's an all in white here. So what we're going to be doing is I've already cut out and edged in white. I've cut out his nose, which we're going to be doing a treatment on that. His eyes. Eyeballs, there we go, his wings, and then on my cricket I found a branch, so I did a branch and then I just simply put this branch on a piece of green paper and outlined it, so we're going to put some leaves on that one. So that we're going to have an owl on a branch on our page. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do that. So we're going to set these pieces aside, and simply I have an owl Sizzix template cutter, and we're going to put this on here. We're going to sandwich this in between our plates that we have. Put another plate on top, and there we got our sandwich there. I'm going to bring out my Amaze machine, which will also do, from Fun Stamper's Journey, that will do Sizzix dies. We're going to run it through this. That will cut out our pieces that we need for the owl. Mainly the body of the owl is what we're cutting out this time. And put this aside. There's some extra pieces that we don't need in the blue. Those are all scraps. And there we got our owl body. Isn't that cool? So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be paper piecing this together. Okay? And all these pieces together into one owl. So let's get our tape runner. And we're going to put some tape on these wings and get these down. And there's that wing. That one on. And there's that one. Let's put our eyes on. So we have our owl, I think. Let's get our other eye ready so we can put them down at the same time so I can have them centered. Okay, let's see. Let's get our eyes, yeah, right like about there. And let's get these glued on. Put our eyeball on. Put our other eyeball on. There we go. Now for our nose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my chameleon markers and we're going to just mark it up a little bit. And because, you know, owl nose is not white, and that's what I had. So instead of cutting a whole template out of orange paper just for one little nose, all I'm simply doing is coloring the triangle for his nose. Triangle that. There we go. Got that colored orange. Get some glue on it. Get it fastened on here. And there we got our nose. Now we're just going to take our leaves and get some glue on it. And there we go with that. So let's grab our page and let's put it on our page. Here's our first page we have. And we're going to get our leaf here, our branch. Get some tape on it. A little bit of tape on the leaves. A little tape on the branch out here. Down the branch down there. Get a good adherent. We're just going to put this at the bottom of our page. So we have room for our title and stuff at the top. Bring our little branch out there. Isn't that cute? We're going to turn our owl upside down, give him a few strips of our tape runner. We're going to place him right on our... Oh, that's my crazy dog. Sorry about that in the background. There's our owl placed. So there we got our first page done. Alright, let's go back to our next page. What I wanted to do, next piece of paper that is, what I wanted to do is review how we cut out paper for our background of our photos. So simply what you're going to take is a 12 by 12 piece of paper, because most people have anywhere from 4 to 6 pieces of paper on their layout at a time. So we're going to take this, we're going to bring this over to the 6 mark, the 6-inch mark. We're going to create a line down it. That cuts the paper in half. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get every 4 inches we're going to make a cut. So bring this to 4 inches, make a cut. Bring this over 4 inches and make a cut. We'll do that with our other piece of paper. 4 inches, make a cut. And 4 inches, and make a cut. Now what this does is this enables you to make 6 4 by 6 photo mats. Okay, so for photography usually comes in 4x6, so that's what we're going to be using today. And we can cut some of these down to fit our page. What I'm going to do is I'm not using photographs today. I'm just going to show you where photographs could go, and we're going to adhere these to our pages. So let's get out our pages. Oh, I know what we forgot to do on this page. Let's put our title in, our little owl's title. We're going to dance this across the top of the page before we put our photos down. I think this is just going to barely fit. That's what we can do if it doesn't fit like this, like we just said. We'll just pull it up a little bit. We'll overlap them like that. See, that gives a neat layered look. We can simply lift them up a little bit, dance them across the top like that. See, and we've taken a border, a title that didn't fit and made it fit. All right, there we go. There's our border, owls. This could be a theme for a nursery. This could be a theme for a scout troop or something for visiting outside. And there's our double page spread for owls. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to figure out where our 4x6 photos can go. So we can put a 4x6 photo there. What we can do with this one is we can get out our cutter, which I think would be a great thing to do. And we'll cut this one down. We're going to have this be a 4x4 print. So we'll throw a 4x4 print there, and then we can put at least, let's see, some photos there. And there you go. You got a great layout. You got your photo mats down. All you have to do is add your photos and tape those down, and you got a great double page layout for owls. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Nifty Scrapbooker. You'll have to see me on Wednesday when I come back and take these same papers and make a great card. So we'll see you on Wednesday on the Nifty Scrapbooker.